From trending apps to games you've got to get your hands on, Graeme is about to sit down with Gareth Woods this morning and they're talking about the brand new Batman game, Return to Arkham.
Oh, bad guys, beware. The award-winning hit Batman Arkham series is bringing us a brand new installment, Return to Arkham. This new title brings both Arkham Asylum and its sequel, Arkham City, rated as two of the best superhero games ever made. I'm going to get Gareth's take on that together under one roof. Back again to talk some Dark Knight is Gareth Woods. I'm going to shake your hand if you can pry it off that controller.
It was just between rounds.
I had to time that intro perfectly. This looks hardcore, this looks awesome, and it's going to need to be because these are game franchises that are proper. Does it live up to the hype, my friend?
Okay, so first of all, this is a remake of a game that came out a couple of years ago for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. So they remade it for PS4 and Xbox One to let people have a chance to see pretty much the best Batman games that have ever been made. There've been Batman games for centuries, decades even, it feels that long. But they've all kind of been pretty bad. And these are the first Batman games that were good. They were really good.
They embodied that gothic spirit of Batman.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like you're Batman. I mean, this is just one of the arcade modes where you kind of just beat up bad dudes. But in the single player, you solve mysteries, you use your detective vision to pick up clues, you interrogate, you do all sorts of stuff.
Use your full belt of accessories.
All the utility belt, yeah.
I want to know, how many times during this game while you've been playing it do you say to yourself, I am Batman?
Yeah, I have to hold it in, yeah. Because it's a single player game, there's no one watching me say it.
I love it, man. Put that on YouTube, please, man. So what sets this apart? Because it is a pretty tough act to follow, but it seems to be a resounding success.
So this mode I'm playing here is the kind of arcade mode, and the one thing that did really well is this free flow combat. So it's pretty much one button at a time to move between enemies. You chain together combos. You try not to get hit in the face.
Yeah, that was a cheap shot, as you'd expect.
But basically, it was the first game. It's been used in other games since, but that provided this kind of free flow combat that you jump around and you really feel like Batman's years of combat training.
Of grandeur.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I could get into Street Fighter and just press one button at a time and be totally okay.
It's going to soften your skills, man, on the controller. Visually, it looks awesome. They really have captured that spirit, as you mentioned. What sets this apart, do you think, as a game? What was your favourite element of this particular installment?
So I think the richness of the bad guys is one of the best parts about pretty much the Batman universe.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
What they did really well, I mean, you get to, obviously your main enemy is the Joker, but you go against Killer Croc, the Scarecrow pitches up at one stage in quite an epic moment. I don't want to reveal too much, but you kind of get gassed by, his Scarecrow toxin.
Psychedelic toxin,
his fear toxin, and then all of a sudden you don't know what to believe, walls are melting. And it's really cool, and it really plays up to the PS4 and the kind of like the next-gen graphics, because it's so believable.
So who is this game for? Is it just for Marvel fans or just for fans of the superhero genre?
Well, I mean, I have to correct you and say DC fans.
DC, my bad, sorry, actually. I'm just waiting for a bat projectile to fly across the room. But is it for the superhero fan? Is it for any game player who hits
So
the
obviously,
spot
if you're a Batman fan, this is a no-brainer.
Done
You
deal.
probably played it already, and now that it's on PS4 and Xbox One, you want to play it again with the prettier graphics. But it's a great storyline, really, really well-told story, great voice acting. They've got the original actors from the animated series to do the voice acting.
Mark Hamill, I know,
it's an amazing voice of the Joker. Probably, I mean, we've had a lot of great Jokers. We've had Academy Award-winning Joker actors. But no one has that voice like Mark Hamill does in the animated series. And so they've got him. So great storytelling, great action. If you're an action game player, so you like a bit of fighting, dodging, that sort of stuff. If you're a fan of games like God of War or Shadow of Mordor, you'll probably dig this as well. And it's Batman. I mean, come on.
Come on. It's even got, look at that, it's Ben Affleck's jaw has made an appearance there as well. Gareth, thank you so much. I know you've got a tough job having to do this. I'm sorry
really
that
hard.
we put you through this.
These interviews while playing at the same time.
That is actually pretty impressive, and you laid waste there, but this looks absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, man, as always. The Dark Knight returns in what promises to be one of his most epic adventures to date. A big thank you once again to Gareth Woods. You can let us know, are you hitting this game? What have you found about it? What stands out for you? Let us know on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page.
Love what you've done with the place.
thank you, Graeme. That I tried to do the Batman voice. It didn't work. Oh, thank you so much, G. That game looks amazing. Now, if you want to win the latest Batman Return to Arkham game, all you have to do is head on over to Expresso's Facebook page and then comment on the competition post. We've asked you, who is your favorite Batman villain and why? Now, the competition closes at 5 p.m. this afternoon. T's and C's apply and can be found on our website at expressoshow.com.